Thank you for logging on today. There's a story I love so much in the Bible. It's about the children of Israel when they faced the people of Amalek. Moses went with Aaron and Hur to the mountain to observe the battle. And then he was praying. They were all praying. And Moses would lift up his hand, praying. And then they noticed something, that when Moses lifted up his hands to pray, Israel was winning. And they therefore held Moses' hands, Aaron and Hur, kept it held up until Israel wiped out and defeated those people. What do I want to bring out from this? Now, you would think, oh well, they noticed it. But do you realize, have you ever thought about how much time it would have taken for them to notice? For them to notice that actually when Moses raised up his hands, something was happening. And when he put his hand down, something was happening. This is a battle. So it would have lasted for hours, the battle, maybe days. But let's assume it lasted for hours. And then they noticed, not in 1 minute, not in 30 seconds. They would have noticed, oh, when we're praying and Moses' hands are up, Israel just keep dealing with these people. And their weapons the weapons of the enemy are failing them. And then when Moses drops his hand, the opposite happens. It would have taken time. Now, what am I trying to draw your attention to here? I think this is wonderful. You see, we can learn by observation. And this is what I want you to pick up today. Start to observe trends. Start to observe what's happening in your life. So, you don't go to church regularly, you don't pray, maybe you don't spend time to study the Word of God, but you notice, you then 1 week comes or 1 month comes, you really spend time going to church, you're trying to serve God, you're committing to this thing. And then you notice, your life is just nicer, it's just better, it's just peace, you're happier. Then you take advantage of that. But of course, that's just one thing. There are so many things happening in our lives. In the world today, in business, you do statistical analysis. So, for example, let's say you own a restaurant. You then do trends and analysis to find out who are the people always buying from you. Because in a month, say you had 1,000 sales, you can then pick up, out of the 1,000 sales, 800 of them were students. And then say, okay, so I'll do marketing near campuses or where there's students. And then all of a sudden you can grow even more because you realize by observation that students are coming to you, patronizing your business more. So it's the same thing for growth, for expansion. Start to observe trends. Laban said to Jacob, I have observed by experience, I observed it by experience that God has blessed me because of you. Laban took notice. And so you also take notice. What's the trend? When things don't go well, what were the things that were happening in your life prior to that? When things go really well, what were the things happening prior to that? You'll be amazed how you can start to identify your strengths and build on it. Imagine you identify that going to church every Sunday made you happier. Then you say, well, I'm going to go to church on Sunday, and I'm going to go to church on Wednesday. And then guess what? The happiness will just increase. That's just one example, obviously. But of course, you can do the same for your business, for your finances, your marriage, and every aspect of your life. Today, I'm calling you to learn to observe. Observe. Pay attention to the details. God is in the details. And guess what? The devil is in the detail too. So, as I round up today, I want to remind us again to pay attention to what God is doing. Pay attention to the outcomes of your actions, the results of your actions and decisions, so that you can improve the quality of your life. So thank you so much for logging on. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our channel for more inspiring messages. God bless you.